Hello everyone and welcome to another video brought to you by Knowledge Desire. I am Christos and in this video I will go through a list of free and freemium plugins that you should definitely check out. My list contains plugins for several purposes like website performance, search engine optimization and security. Those plugins are really must-have plugins, but other than those I have also included plugins that enhance the WordPress experience for both you and your visitors. Without further ado, let's jump in and let's talk about the must-have plugins. The first plugin in the list is called W3 Total Cache. Now, this plugin enables a caching system on your website that increases your website's performance. In case you don't know what caching is, don't worry. Caching in simple terms is the process of saving a result of a complicated operation on the server, so the next time this result is needed, the server can serve it without recalculating it. Through this plugin, caching can be enabled on many aspects of your website, like for example pages or posts. The plugin has a lot of settings that you can go through for enabling or disabling caching features depending on what you need. Performance is an important factor for any website, and that's why I'm suggesting that you install this plugin if you are not already using a caching plugin. Remember, visitors as well as search engines tend to value fast performance. Moving on, the next plugin is also related to performance and is called Smash. Smash is a free plugin that compresses all the images found on your website without sacrificing any of their quality. Other than performance, Smash will reduce the server disk space taken by bulky photos. Further on, the plugin is clever enough as it smashes every new image that you upload through WordPress. With all the images being compressed and their size in bytes minimized, your website will have a lower page load time, which is a good thing. Finally, Smash has a great feature called lazy loading that loads images separately from page content. This is great because pages on your website will take less time to load, as pictures will be only requested from the server once they appear in the browser's viewport. Now, enough about performance, and let's talk about another great plugin that has to do with backups and security. Backing up is important for any website, as no one of us wants to lose precious content due to hacking or hosting issues. That's where Updraft Plus comes into play. This great plugin allows for scheduling backups for your site, and believe it or not, the important features you need for fully backing up a single website come for free. The plugin supports several cloud storage providers like OneDrive, Google Drive, and thus maximizing the chance of your backups being secure away from your server. Saving backups on another location other than your server is important, as the server can be hacked or down due to some issue. Moreover, the plugin has a restoration tool that will help you to easily restore a backup of your website in just some minutes. I totally recommend this plugin, and if the functionality was not enough for you, check out its premium version and the vast majority of extra features it provides. Moving on, the next plugin is a really simple plugin that has to do with security. The plugin is called WPS Hide Login, and you guessed it. Its purpose is just for changing the URL that points to your WordPress login page. Changing the default URL of that page adds another extra security layer on top of your website, as it blocks hackers from trying to guess your password using the login form. Once you install this plugin and change the URL on the login page, make sure to remember it, because in case you forget it, you will be locked out of WordPress. Luckily though, uninstalling this plugin will restore the login page URL back to the default one. Since we all hate spammers, here is another security plugin that will guard your website and blog posts from unwanted comments. This plugin is called Akismet and is developed by the people of WordPress. It usually comes pre-installed with WordPress installation, so check it out before removing it. In case you already removed it, don't hesitate to reinstall it and keep the bad guys out. So I have talked a lot about performance and security plugins, therefore it's time to talk about those plugins that will help you drive more traffic to your website. The first plugin I have is called Yoast SEO, one of the most popular plugins for applying search engine optimization on your website. SEO allows a website to be easily discoverable from a search engine like Google, for example. Nowadays, applying SEO on a website is simple because of plugins like Yoast. Once the plugin is installed, it will help you generate a sitemap for your website that then you can upload to Google for allowing it to better index your website. Other than that, Yoast allows you to create a title, tag, and a meta description for each page or blog post you create within WordPress. The title tag and the meta description is what shows up in the search engine results. Editing those fields will make your site look more appealing to the people searching in Google. Finally, Yoast gives a bunch of suggestions about how you can improve your content for making it rank higher in search engines. Driving people to your website is one thing, but keeping them returning back, it's a whole new story. OneSignal and Sumo are some really important plugins that will help you with exactly that. First of all, let's talk about OneSignal. Do you remember that little bubble that pops up when you visit the website for the first time asking you to allow or block notifications? Well, that's what OneSignal enables on your website for free. Using this plugin will enable you to send push notifications to users that previously subscribed on your website notifications by clicking accept on the bubble. Through this plugin, you will have all your interested readers returning back once you release something new, as you will be able to inform them for your new content directly from their browsers using a notification. Isn't that awesome? If notifications were not enough for you, Sumo provides all techniques for collecting visitor emails for engagement through email marketing. The plugin is used from more than 37,000 online businesses that have seen a great increase in purchase conversions after installing the plugin. Sumo provides a set of tools that you can use for building opt-in forms, exit pop-ups, and even more visitor engagement techniques like adding social sharing buttons on your pages or posts. All features can be applied with no programming experience whatsoever. Taking advantage of the free features provided by Sumo will be a great starting point for effectively growing an email list and generating more sales and traffic depending on your website. Check it out. Speaking of visitors and traffic, analytics about people and how they navigate within your website are important for understanding how to better improve your website and content creation strategies. So, as you understand, the next plugin has to do with website analytics. As you probably know, a great tool for doing exactly that is called Google Analytics. But integrating Google Analytics with a website can be cumbersome for most people. This is where Monster Insights comes into the game. This plugin will allow anyone to integrate Google Analytics on a WordPress website regardless of programming experience. The plugin takes away having to copy and paste code snippets around for enabling Google Analytics on a WordPress website. It does not just enable easy integration, it also provides dashboards within your admin area so that you can easily extract data about your visitors and make decisions wisely. The plugin currently has 2 million installs and is a great asset for any website. Check it out definitely. The plugin is discussed by now were mostly must-have plugins as they have to do with performance, security and website traffic. So let's now explore some more general purpose plugins that will make your website a better place for you and your visitors. The first plugin is called Elementor and it's one of the most popular page builders for WordPress. With Elementor you can create high-end pixel perfect designs using just drag and drop. It works with any theme and it even has themes that are used as the default builder for allowing an easier building experience. The plugin has many pre-built elements like galleries and text areas that you can drag around and create pages from scratch with minimal to no effort. Moreover, Elementor is free and it will allow you to create complex designs in really minimal time as it requires no coding experience. If you would like to learn more, I have a video where I show you how to build the whole website using Elementor. The link is found here. Since we are talking about builders and drag and drop tools, here is another great plugin that will enable you to create forms using drag and drop. The plugin is called Happy Forms and it will allow you to compose forms for various purposes as it allows for creating multiple fields of multiple data types. In the simplest scenario, you could use this plugin to create a beautiful contact form for your website. The plugin provides flexibility as it also allows styling the form using CSS. Moreover, the plugin employs a live preview where you can see how the form looks like before publishing it. With this plugin high rating and extremely useful features, I definitely suggest you check it out. Moving on, the last 3 plugins I have for you really help if you are writing a blog. First off, the first plugin is called Duplicate Post. This is a really simple plugin as it has one task. It just duplicates posts. The reason you might need to do that is mostly to keep a similar template across multiple blog posts. What I mean is that by duplicating a post, you can then edit the new post title and contents and have other settings being the same as the other blog post. This will save you time as you will not have to go through a totally new blog post for setting up theme settings and styling within your content. Moving on, the next plugin enables pages and posts to have a line indicator on the top for informing the reader where he is within the content. The plugin is called Worth the Read and is a really flexible plugin that really works with any theme. This is really just to provide extra aesthetics and a better user experience to your readers. Having a sense of where we are within content is always better. Finally, the last plugin I have is called Pretty Links and it will allow you to hide or shorten long links and mask them with a URL from your own website. This is really helpful if you are doing affiliate marketing or if you are writing blog posts that have a lot of links inside them. Also, if you want to make all the links in your social media to appear as links from your website, just use this plugin. Other than just making pretty links, the plugin also provides useful statistics and charts about how many times a link was clicked and where the click came from. If you enjoyed this video, please leave us a like, and if you are new to our channel, feel free to subscribe for staying up to date with our new content. In case you have any suggestions of plugins or any questions, do not hesitate to leave a comment below. And finally, for those who want to see how Elementor works in a real example, check out this video here, where we build a website from scratch using Elementor. For building the website, we are going to use a free and extremely